Come closer, darling. Let me share with you a story, one that should not be heard, but I've decided you are worthy of the burden. Mirrors, a quotidian object, banal and innocuous, or so you think. But in the shadowy recesses of human fear, mirrors have always played a reflective role in our nightmares. Our story is not about what a mirror reveals, it's about what it hides. Ready?
Let's begin. Meet Lila. She's 29, an artist struggling with both her muse and mounting debt. An estate sale is her salvation, where forgotten relics with discounted price tags become her canvas. It's there she finds it. A mirror, antique, ornate. Mahogany with fine detailing reminiscent of vines entwining in a deadly grip. Flecked with specks of tarnish, stained with time itself. Perfect, she thinks. But darling, perfection is such a dangerous word. From the moment she brings it home to her claustrophobic studio apartment, something shifts. The air around the mirror grows colder. Not sharply, not immediately, but enough to give her goosebumps when she's near. She dismisses it, of course. The rational mind is both a gift and a limitation. She leans the mirror delicately against her undecorated wall and admires its uncanny imperfection. That night, for the first time in years, she sketches feverishly, inspiration pouring like water from an untapped veil. Days pass. Lila begins to change, or does the world around her? Either way, let's just say the mirror has a peculiar effect. Odd reflections, phantom movements. Nothing she can pinpoint, of course. But reality for Lila starts to fracture imperceptibly. Her middle-of-the-night walks become plagued by anxiety. Was her shadow darker, larger? She checks and rechecks the locks on her door. How exhausting it must be to feel as though something watches you even when you're alone. And yet, she can't tear herself away from her muse. The mirror. As her work grows darker, more grotesque, Lila begins to avoid her few friends. Relationships peel away like old wallpaper. She devotes herself entirely to art, and unknowingly, to the mirror as its curator. Each piece now bears elements she doesn't remember creating. Aren't accidents delightful fuel for the imagination? Until they're not accidents. Something dark begins to unglue Lila from herself. One night, was it dusk or just before dawn? She hears it, whispering, a velvet cadence, neither male nor female, from behind her, but no, from inside the mirror. It's just your mind, Lila tells herself, fatigued and dream-deprived. But is it? Each whisper feels too deliberate, too personal. It says her name, her inner thoughts. It recounts moments she has never shared aloud, the day she found her mother's secret journal, or once thought of jumping in front of a passing car. Convinced she's succumbing to madness, Lila tries to cover the mirror with the heavy sheet that used to shield her paintings, but it won't stay in place. The next morning she finds it folded neatly at its base, despite being scattered on the floor hours earlier. "Leave me alone," she yells into its vacant depth. But the mirror answers not with a whisper this time. No, darling. It answers with silence. Long, oppressive, unassailable silence. That night, more whispers. The voice now grows bolder. It tells her what to paint, commanding her with silky threats draped in faux promises. "Your greatness lies within me," it purrs. "You'll be immortal if we just merge." She laughs it off, nervously, but in truth, she stops sleeping altogether. Who trusts something that promises immortality when so much death lingers in its gaze? Now, here's where my dear Lila encounters her point of no return. It begins with a reflection, one that won't move while she does. We've all played those games in the mirror, haven't we? Tilting your head, winking, making faces. It's harmless, until your reflection decides it doesn't feel like following anymore. And here's where the reflection
breaks its silence. "You brought me here," it tells her, smiling. Lila, trembling but trapped by the reflection's grip on her mind, watches as her counterpart, The thing in the mirror steps through the liquid-like surface. The horror of it, darling, is not its appearance. No, they are her. Just wrong. Too symmetrical, too vibrant. A version of herself drained of all humanity. The fake Lila whispers mere inches from her face. I already decided. You live there now. And with a single flash as bright as lightning, reality locks into place. Lila is in the mirror now, on the inside. Remember, darling, walls and mirrors echo endlessly, bouncing sound back and forth, never fully letting it escape. She screams and screams, but all anyone hears, back out here in this world, is silence as the perfect symmetrical artist takes her place. But you don't fear mirrors, do you? No, you should. Because tonight, when you look into that glass before bed, I dare you to watch. Watch just a little too closely and wait. Wait for them to blink first. Sleep well, darling.